Donald Trump Jr. making surprise visit to Greenland after his father announced plans to take over island. Donald Trump Jr. is headed to Greenland on a personal trip with big diplomatic overtones after his father called buying the island for the U.S. an absolute necessity. The visit, reported in the Danish press and confirmed by a source familiar with the trip, comes amid the returning president's interest in territorial acquisition. Trump Jr. is an advisor to his father and an honorary co-chair of his transition, and has had his ear on key personnel picks, including the selection of running mate Vice President-elect J.D. Vance. Don is popping in for a quick day-long trip to shoot some fun video content for podcasting. He will not be meeting with any government officials or political figures, the source told DailyMail. Don Jr. remains an avid outdoorsman and hunter who doesn't mind visiting cold climates. However, there are reports that the visit comes at the request of Erik Jensen, the Minister of Finance who backs independence for Greenland. The country's Prime Minister, Mute B. Egede, meanwhile, has postponed a visit to meet with King Frederik, who just rolled out a redesigned coat of arms depicting Greenland as part of Denmark's symbolic dominion. Egede's office attributed that merely to calendar gymnastics. The returning president has called the island vital to U.S. national security, and he has continued to speak about expanding the territory of the U.S. Since his election, Greenland has mineral deposits and offers a strategic gateway to the Arctic, and has attracted the attention of China. For purposes of national security and freedom throughout the world, the United States of America feels that the ownership and control of Greenland is an absolute necessity, Trump wrote when announcing PayPal co-founder Ken Honorary as his choice for U.S. ambassador to Denmark. Trump's push could all be part of his disruptive approach to foreign policy, said Rebecca Pincus, director of the Polar Institute at the Wilson Center in D.C. The notion of buying Greenland gets a lot of attention. It's not a boring policy proposal, right? It's dramatic, it's bold. And so I think that can maybe cut through the billion policy proposals flying around Washington, D.C. at any given time. It can kind of catalyze attention and send a really clear signal that we need to do something about Greenland, she told DailyMail. Visiting Greenland in January, she noted, is very tricky. There aren't currently direct flights, and the temperature Monday afternoon was 22 degrees Fahrenheit. But the world's largest island has something to offer even if it's not for sale. Virtually unlimited hydropower due to its melting ice sheet, large mineral deposits, and strategic geography. King Frederik sent his own signal about the importance of Greenland with a big club and a polar bear, and perhaps even a message to Trump. Frederik, who succeeded the Danish throne after the abdication of Queen Margrethe II last year, has released a new coat of arms that reaffirms his kingdom's longtime claim to the territory. The territory has been under Denmark's effective control since the 14th century, but Donald Trump has once again revealed his interest in the U.S., buying or obtaining the territory, which lies between Canada and Scandinavia. The new royal coat of arms released by the Crown dispenses with a historic use of 3 crowns to representing the historic union of Scandinavian nations. Instead, the new coat of arms shows an enlarged polar bear, as well as a ram signifying its dominion over the Faroe Islands, a self-governing part of the kingdom. That's what we can say. Don't forget to support our channel by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing. We thank you all for your support.